the first down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Key. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented. But you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. To the air, it's Sorsby. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Caldwell. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bearcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. He'll ride his man on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. After the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Huskers have their offense in high gear. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Shoots his way for more. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The run to the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On the snap, it's Key. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Key. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. To the air, it's Raiola. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Royer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Moving out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Creates a little room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Pulls it in, it's Pryor.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're working that left side. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Gets it past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He'll pull it down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, and give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Hard running there. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Got it in the middle. It's Caldwell. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Bring in the heat. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll get rid of it. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. A Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after.
Wide open spaces. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to slam it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to pound their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's Key. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
And the Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Working that wide receiver screen.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Nebraska. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Athens. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the MAC. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy that slot is.
Oh, a lot of space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Walker. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He'll do it himself. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if
Makes the catch on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The hand to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Find some fresh air. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
The Bearcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeps it on the draw. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air. It's Sorsby. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Caldwell. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Using his feet to buy time. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they spike it to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Steps away. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Huskers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter.